So, hello and welcome everyone. Hope everybody has had a great weekend. My weekend was pretty good. Had a Lord of the Rings marathon on Saturday and discovered the true meaning of having a numb arse because I basically spent the whole day sitting in it wasn't massively comfy sofa, so that was fun. And yeah, yesterday I binged Baldur's Gate. Hold on a second. I'm seeing some. Yep. Apparently. Hmm. Oh, you decided to go over there. So I think I need. Weird. Camera didn't move over. Like it's. Stop that. There you go. Well, that information thing popped up, but TY for the information. So last we left off, we had. We're really still not much further through the plot of this game, and by that I mean I still really don't know what the fuck is going on. Um, we were caught in a big blast of coral. There's now a lady speaking to us as a result of that. We don't know who she, just know she's called Ire, whatever what her name is. We've done a bunch of stuff, mercenary work. There was a colossal explosion that destroyed a massive chunk of the continent. Then we went fuck this continent and went to the other side of the world to do stuff on an ice field where they're doing experiments on coral. Did more mercenary work. The Planetary Closure Association or Planetary Closure, like some sort of administrative space police showed up and I destroyed a bunch of their battleships. And yeah, and I think no, I mean I've called this students called decisions because I'm fairly sure I left it before. Yes, I left it at the make a decision point for chapter. This is the end of chapter 3. Actually, I want to quickly Google something. Just how many chapters are in AZ 6? Oh, there's only 5 chapters. Oh, interessant. Okay, but before we do that, it's been a while. It's been a few days, so we are going to. Let's have a look. Actually, we'll go to the part. No, so we're still using the plasma gun, minigun, shoulder cannon, 10 missiles, mid-range mech, Nacdrayer arms for gun control, and the Melander's body for just all-purpose good stuff, and tetrapod legs because they are great. Hovering is just so bloody useful, and it's really what helped me kill a lot of the bosses, to be honest. Let's. The Zimmerman shotgun's actually pretty good. In fact, I've got the Zimmermans for the right hand. Let's buy the better pulse gun for the left hand. Yeah, the multi missile launchers are. I feel like I love the idea of like seeing like a huge amount of like swarm missiles, but I'm like, no, it needs to be. There is that small part of me that wants to dual wield songbirds because they're just so fucking satisfying. It's just boom, boom. And then whoever's at the other end of the songbird ceases to exist. The only thing is like as much as it's so far, my experience is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy this just because I want to test something. Because if you can fire the songbird simultaneously, then that's cool as fuck. In my experience is like when you charge up heavy weapons, Yo, Taz. A second. Do the do what you're told. Hello, Taz. How are you doing? It's been a while. How are you doing, man? Is Evangelion Unit 5? You know, I've not played enough Eva to really... not seen enough Eva. Wait. Is there a quadrupedal Eva? Been a long time. Anyway, how you doing, dude? Right. So we're going to go to the arena, and we will... Sure, we'll fight this guy. I'm not here to prove anything, I'm just here to test.
Arena combat
So,
evaluation program.
What I'm looking to see here is if I can stagger him with just the minigun. If I can stagger him with just the minigun and the plasma rifle, then when he's staggered, hopefully I can fire both songbirds simultaneously. If I can't fire them simultaneously, then I'll skip back to the multi-missile launcher. Please do the hard lock-on. I know the hard lock-on's more of a soft lock-on, but no. I think the answer is quite clearly that I don't quite have the DPS without the multi-missiles. Oh my god.
AP at 50%.
Let's... But... That being said, dual songbirds. You know what? Maybe dual songbirds just have such insane impact damage. Then maybe it's worthwhile, and maybe I don't have to worry so much about overcharging the plasma gun to deal bonus damage. We'll take it for a spin. We'll take it for a spin. I'm more of a mid-range mech anyway than close or really far away. I'm not doing any crazy sniping stuff. And yeah, let me... Here. What else? Yeah, the other pulse gun. Yeah, get rid of that little dot. So, missions. So, eliminate the enforcement squads on the wall. We did listen to these missions. Or it's destroy the giant... Yeah, let's destroy the huge... Battle Fortress looking thing. And Rebuild of Evangelion 2, Unit 5 looks like yours. It's eerie. Really? Well, I've not seen Rebuild of Evangelion. I've only ever seen... I've seen the original Eva series, and I think I've seen the End of Evangelion movie, which was terrible.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCASP machine, Cataphract.
Oh, Jesus, it's fucking fast.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed.
You didn't tell me it was fast.
Presently exchanging fire. Ready. Priority target array. You got something better showing up here. That leak of yours started all of it. Did you really think we'd let you walk? You made Rubicon Corporation flavor. We had law and order under the PCA's watch.
Must be your license. Something that the real Raven did.
Oh, that laser shotgun cannon thing it's got is kind of insane. I did not expect this to be a little agile thing. I'm expecting this to be the... Ah. You were supposed to land when I pressed the...
Looks
Right.
like the Cataphract's designers never expected a frontal assault. Keep hitting that sweet spot, 621.
Oh.
One repair kit remaining. AP at 50%.
Ow.
No repair kits remain.
Once you're on the list, termination is inevitable. The PCA
If I could stagger it... Activate my shield.
Double 4. This is what you've got on priority target rating. The combat simulator has been fed.
Well, I'm inside this hitbox. Well, I was inside this hitbox. Oh no!
Light and ammunition at 50%.
Ow!
AP at 50%.
Code double four.
Ow!
That AP does not match the profile for priority target rating. Verification failed. Provisionally raising threat level.
Okay, it's got a...
Code 1A. Whatever this is, it's not real. Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the PCA. It's not falling. I don't know who you are, but you're dead.
No! Oh, that was a good first try. That was a good first try. It took me off guard. But realistically, the trick to this is the weak point is the mech. I don't know why they built this like this way. It's like a weird. It's almost like a giant hat. Just put this giant mech hat on top of a mech, and it doesn't use the mech to walk. It just uses the mech to control. It's really bizarre. Right, let's also no hovering. No hovering. This is a ground battle, which for me is a bit weird. But
Presently exchanging fire. Race. Priority target removal. You got yourself another showing up here. That peak of yours started off.
a million missiles. Right, so that plasma shotgun burst turret is on this. Well, it's a turret. Let's activate my armor. Just give myself a second chance to avoid it. Well, I healed myself at the right moment. That was good. Jesus.
No repair kits remaining.
Code double 4 received. 50 data. That AP does not match the profile for priority target rating.
He's that.
Verification failed. Provisionally raising threat level.
It just doesn't stop.
Code 1A. Whatever this is, it's not free. Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the PCA. It's not falling.
It just does not want it. It's like, can you just show me your face? Thank you. Ow. Ah, shotgun me in the face. Oh, so close again.
I'll leave it to the system to identify the corpse.
You gotta watch rebuild movies. I know this is a weird thing when you say you're an anime fan. I'm not the biggest fan of Eva. Like, I watched the first Eva series and I was like, it's like the first half is like just solid kind of monster of the week or mecha monster of the week, good anime stuff, full of anime tropes and enjoyable characters, and then it just kind of loses its shit. And I'm not a fan of I'm just not a fan when like plots in any show just get so weirdly confusing and contrived, and there's like the big plot twist is actually just kind of weird and confusing and makes no fucking sense, which is most of Eva. So I know that makes me some sort of like anime heretic, but it is what it is. It's like Akira does very much the same thing. Akira starts awesome and then just kind of goes off the deep end at the end. It makes very little sense. Seems the best weapons for this game are not guns but swords. I mean, swords are brilliant. I do like swords. Realistically, my left weapon should be a sword, not the plasma cannon.
Commence mission.
But
Destroy the PCASP machine. Cataphract.
yeah, the reason, I mean, this guy is difficult because his weak, you know, sometimes he just doesn't want to show the weak point,
Enemy AC
which,
confirmed.
you know, makes sense.
Exchanging fire.
You know, if I had a giant obvious weak point, I would be like, well, I don't really want to show this off to people because they're going to shoot me in my weak point.
That leak of yours started all of it. Did you really think we'd let you walk? You've made Rubicon Corporation's playground. We have law enforcement under the PCA's watch.
And the thing that's really quite confusing is like he has impact damage sometimes. Like sometimes like his hitbox is damaging. Sometimes it's not. It's quite tricky to kind of figure out what he's doing.
Looks like the Cataphract's designers never expected a frontal assault. Keep hitting that sweet spot 621.
So like obviously I'm taking advantage of when he's down with the kick. But if I obviously have my sword, I would do way more damage than the kick.
Double 4. This is what you've got on priority target.
That being said though,
The combat simulator has been Who are you? At 30%.
I think of this, if I die again, I'm just gonna equip the sword. Just,
Code double 4
oh
received.
my god.
Data. That machine does not match the profile for priority.
One of those, like, if I was playing a long range game with this guy, I could easily dodge his stupid plasma shotgun. Doesn't matter. I did not dodge that. Right, okay.
System to identify the
Oh, also, wait. Why is this stupid thing not work? This is so infuriating, I swear. I got a great idea, by the way. We're gonna add these overlays, but sometimes they just don't work. You wanna explain yourself there? Stream elements? Because yeah, I have a death counter, rant counter as well. I'm just confused as to why they're not showing up. Well, let's try see this. That's my rant counter. I guess it just doesn't work. Well, I guess it works when it wants to work. Which is not now. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna sit here and play around with it while it decides to be a big old pile of poopsie doo. So the only problem is without having the plasma gun, I lose a whole bunch of stagger.
Commence mission. Destroy the PCASP machine. Cataphract.
Cataphract incoming.
Code 2-3. Enemy AC confirmed. Rapidly exchanging fire. Ready. Priority target for removal. You got some better shit up here. That leak of yours started all of it. Did you really think I'd let you walk?
charge at me! That was an excellent start. Now you're just being an asshole. Ow.
Go double four. Show me what you've got on priority target rating. The combat simulator has misled me. Who are you? 1018. Whoever this is not real. Regardless, they're as much of a threat to the beach.
There you go. Hey Adam, yo, finished another night shift. Just popped in to say hey, just gonna hit the hay gun. No worries, Adam. Hello and good night. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope your shift goes nice and well, you hope your shift went nice and smoothly, and you hope have a nice restful sleep.
Forget about this Raven character. Borrowed licenses are always trouble.
Huh. What are you and Walter doing here on Rubicon?
Mercenary work. Well, turns out sword was the right call. That is one of the good things about this game. You know, if you switch things up, sometimes you just win.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you.
So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vesper's deputy commander.
Get to the point.
The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more pawns on the board.
Of course, you're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect. Gen 4's as good a pedigree as any other.
Okay. I don't think that was the end of the chapter. I think that was just where the chapter diverges.
Raven, thank you for taking the cataphract mission. Uncle Flatwell was pleased. He called you a valuable asset. With your help, maybe we can beat the corporations and the PCA. No, we need to stand on our own 2 feet. That's how we'll win.
We need to stand on our own 2 feet. But also with your help, because, let's face it, you're doing all the work, because we're kind of terrible. Attack the old spaceport. Attack the bases seized by the Planetary Closure Administration and destroy all berthed warships. Mid-route rendezvous with friendly craft. Extra reward based on number of enemies destroyed. I do like the just break stuff missions.
Hey there, buddy. Got a request from Archibus for you. Here's the briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan.
It's Rusty.
This is V2 Snail. I shall brief you on the operation. You will be under my direct authority. Consider it a rare privilege. We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 Planetary Closure Administration bases. One is the Hall of Communications base, the relay for comms between enemy squads. The second is the former Bertram spaceport, seized by the PCA for its suppression fleet. V4 Rusty will be dispatched to handle the Harlov base. His objective will be to disable their network and prevent support from PC elite squads. Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport.
No problem, just
Solid
destroy
plan, but
warships.
there's a catch. Disruption of PCA comms won't last long. I'll come support you when I finish on my end.
Give me a second. I'm gonna try and poke this. Let's get this stupid thing to work. I don't know why it's not. Okay, well. Audio monitoring device failure. Non-standard aspect ratio. Really? What's the aspect ratio set to? How is it not set to 16:9? Oh, what the hell? Right, hold on a second. I will be back in 1 minute.